All the motherfuckers, they think they're bad motherfuckers. I want them to fight the Mexican mafia. No, I'm serious though. I'm not smoking, talking shit, but I'm serious.
Mike Tyson recently shared his thoughts on the controversy surrounding the Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus Rolly Romero fight, addressing accusations of foul play tied to Cruz's knockout win. As one of the most respected voices in boxing, Tyson's perspective on major bouts continues to carry significant influence across the sport. Cruz captured the WBA super lightweight title after stopping Romero, but moments from the fight quickly became a topic of debate. Between rounds, Romero sat in his corner soaked with water, appearing to search for something more energizing to help him recover. When the second round began, Cruz wasted no time, driving hard shots into Romero's body before shifting his attacks upstairs. Romero attempted to keep space between them, but Cruz repeatedly forced his way inside, refusing to let him settle as the round neared its end. Both fighters traded heavy right hands. In the third, Romero showed signs of regaining control, slowing the pace and frustrating Cruz. The crowd's negative reaction suggested Romero's tactics were working, and as the round wound down, Cruz responded by increasing pressure, taking advantage of Romero's tendency to staying close. Cruz eagerly welcomed the inside exchanges, surging forward without hesitation that I end the fourth round. Cruz delivered a crushing left hook to the body, followed immediately by a sharp headshot. He continued his assault with relentless combinations, drawing loud chants from the crowd throughout the arena. By the fifth round, referee Thomas Taylor warned Romero for excessive holding and later deducted a point for repeating the offense. Before the fight, Romero had expressed confidence in his ability to neutralize Cruz's pressure, but Cruz clearly had other plans. He continued pressing forward, landing a clean straight right as Romero tried to slip away to his left. While Cruz's pace eventually slowed from its early intensity, he still connected with a well-timed left hook and a powerful right hand. Romero began finding success of his own, landing right hands as he gained confidence. The turning point came when Cruz fired a lightning-fast right uppercut that snapped Romero's head back, instantly putting him in serious trouble. Romero, fighting out of Las Vegas, attempted to respond and push Cruz away, but appeared dazed as he desperately tried to clinch. Though cleared by the doctor to continue into the eighth round, the outcome of the fight seemed inevitable from that moment forward. Following the bout, Romero addressed the fight and its outcome, offering his reaction to the intense encounter.
Did take more punches than you thought you would, so what went wrong during this fight? It's okay.
I want to tell everybody, just thank you for coming out, and honestly, happy Easter, everybody. You guys, Jesus, it's like Jesus was resurrected. I'll be back. I want to tell everybody happy Easter and thank you for supporting me and following me.
Romero briefly benefited from a pause in the action when officials stopped the fight to secure tape around one of Cruz's gloves. Any relief was short-lived. Once the fighters met again at center ring, Cruz immediately poured on pressure, unleashing rapid combinations from both hands. Just 56 seconds into the eighth round, the referee stepped in, determining Romero could no longer continue. Inside T-Mobile Arena, the scene erupted as Romero lost his title despite showing heart and resilience. His courage, however, was no match for the constant barrage of hooks that ultimately brought the contest to a sudden conclusion. Cruz was greeted with deafening cheers from the moment fans spotted him emerging from the tunnel, and the noise only intensified when he entered the ring. Still, the roar of the crowd meant less to Cruz than his long-term goal, establishing himself as a dominant champion. Emboldened by victory, Cruz issued challenges to elite fighters such as Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis. Even though he previously suffered a narrow loss to Davis in December 2021, Cruz has remained committed to pursuing greatness. The result also prompted Ryan Garcia to immediately insert himself into the conversation, wasting no time in calling out the newly crowned champion that Garcia's approach mirrored that of Rolly Romero, leaning heavily into bravado and online provocation. As he prepares to face Devin Haney in April for the WBC Super Lightweight title, Garcia took to social media, declaring that he would put Cruz to sleep and dismissing critics who believed otherwise. he suggested that after handling Haney, defeating Cruz would be an easy task. That initial comment sparked a series of follow-up posts. Garcia later softened his stance slightly, expressing respect for Cruz's ability to knock out larger opponents and acknowledging that a future matchup would be entertaining. While stating that his focus remains on the challenge ahead, Garcia made it clear that a fight with Cruz is something he would welcome down the line. Following his dominant technical knockout win, Cruz surged to the forefront of the boxing spotlight. Although a rematch with Gervonta Davis could offer massive financial rewards, Cruz instead chose to celebrate by boldly challenging anyone willing to test him. Garcia responded quickly, insisting that anyone who believes Cruz could beat him does not understand boxing, claiming he has faced similar fighters throughout his career and would dominate such a matchup. Garcia is set to face Devin Haney on April 20th. Should he emerge victorious, a showdown with Isaac Pitbull Cruz could become a realistic next step for both fighters. For Rolando Romero, his championship reign ended in disappointment. His title defense unraveled under the relentless pressure of Cruz, who dismantled Romero's guard and captured the WBA junior welterweight belt via 8th-round stoppage. From the opening bell, the outcome appeared inevitable. Cruz landed a devastating counter left hook early that sent Romero's legs trembling. Though Romero survived that round by clinging to the ropes, it marked the beginning of a sustained assault that ultimately forced the referee to intervene. The loss also placed Romero's team under scrutiny. Leonard Ellerbe, who previously questioned Cruz's knockout power, was reminded of his comments by fans online following the stoppage. Acknowledging his misjudgment, Ellerbe publicly admitted he was wrong and praised Cruz's performance, giving credit where it was due and thanking fans for their support while shifting focus to upcoming events on Amazon Prime. Controversy soon followed when Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins shared videos of themselves laughing during Romero's defeat. Their posts drew backlash, particularly after De La Hoya made an ill-received comparison involving Cruz. Ellerbe condemned the behavior, calling it disrespectful and emphasizing the dangers fighters face every time they step into the ring. He questioned how such mockery would be received if the outcome had been far worse, reminding critics that boxing carries real risks. Despite his frustration, Ellerbe later extended congratulations to Cruz and his team, acknowledging the new champion's impressive showing while maintaining a measured tone. In boxing, invoking the names of legends is both a tribute and a bold statement. After capturing the WBA title, Isaac Cruz ventured into that territory by drawing parallels to one of the sport's most iconic figures. Following his victory over Romero, Cruz posted a split-screen image of himself alongside Mike Tyson on Instagram, labeling himself the Mexican Mike Tyson. The post quickly drew attention throughout the boxing world. Journalist Michael Benson later shared the image on social media, triggering a wave of reactions. Some fans mocked the comparison, suggesting Cruz was overreaching by aligning himself with Tyson. Others echoed similar sentiments, dismissing the idea as unrealistic. Analysts pointed out that adopting Tyson's stance or aggression alone does not replicate the unique dominance that defined Tyson's ERA at the same time. Many fans defended Cruz, emphasizing that while Tyson's legacy is unmatched, Cruz's ferocious, forward-moving style naturally invites comparisons. Drawing parallels to a legend is always risky, but Cruz's relentless approach and knockout power earned him praise from supporters who believe he has carved out his own identity. The comparison gained even more credibility when Mike Tyson himself acknowledged similarities in Cruz's style, an endorsement that resonated strongly with fans. Cruz's performance quickly went viral, fueling debate and excitement across the boxing community. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the breakdown, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future uploads. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.